Hey guys, Adam here at DirectionTrader.com. Gonna do a quick daily recap for the 29th of April. Today was a little bit of a long day. It tested our patience a little bit, which I think I might make the title of this video called like Patience or something. But we took one trade in the live trading room today, and that came place here at 8:29 Pacific. So it took place a minute before I technically called the lunchtime. A lot of patience all day, guys. Just everything was slow and choppy, and we basically just sat on our hands. We had a little bit of a training day, but let's go over this one trade we took here. It came in the gold market. Basically what we have in gold is we have a rising channel here. This is a snapshot of what I took right after the live trade. We're in this channel here on the way up, guys, chopping its way up. And then we've started to form a little bit of a double top here. We didn't continue up and retest the highs on this last spike up. So we've created somewhat of a wedge here. So we have the rising support of the channel, and we have this resistance here, which is forming somewhat of a wedge. So what our idea is to do is to buy the lows and trade them up to the highs. And that's exactly what we did. It took some time, but once it came back and retested, they chopped here for a little while, and then we had a nice push up here. So we had some buyers finally come in the market, gave us some conviction. All right, we're ready finally to actually take this position long. Now, if we look left, we have previous resistance, and we had several of them over here further left, and which become new support. So we had this gray trading zone here that we had drawn out. Now what also came in that little trading zone was we drew some fibs from the low to high, and you can see the 38% came right inside this gray trigger area we were looking for. Also we drew from the most recent lows to highs, and the 50%, which you can't see, it's stuck here with the 38%. We had it come right back into the trigger zone as well. So we had a very, very defined trigger area that we were looking for the market to pull back to. And as it did, pulled back here, tested, we didn't get a fill. We waited patiently for it to come back and give us our entry. We took it long here right at, like I said, the 8:29 time, and as soon as it went 10 ticks in my direction, I drug my stop up to break even, and then eventually just started trailing its way up. I was talking in the room, if it were to retest these highs, I was going to tighten my stop very, very tight within 3 or 4 or 5 ticks. We did not get that, so we went 18 total ticks in my direction. I ended up getting +9 on the trade, and that's the only trade of the day, guys. You can see I took one single contract at this, being it was so slow. I didn't use multiple contracts. Very conservative strategy. As soon as it went 10 ticks, I took a break even. So we had no skin in the game after about 10 seconds or so, 12 seconds or so. So very, very conservative strategy. What also helped us get into this trade, I talked a lot about the dollar today and the inverse correlation with the dollar and the crude, gold, euro, markets like that. We use the dollar on a regular basis. We also use the NYSE tick for the indexes. But as far as this example goes, we use the dollar. The dollar was starting to sell off finally as this market pushed up. And what we were talking about is, all right, we had a nice little pullback here. What we're looking for is the dollar to start selling off again, which was going to help this market push to the upside. It didn't happen. We did not get any type of sell-off here in the dollar. So consequently, you see we obviously had a little push up because of the simple price action here, and then market rolled right back over. And if I can bring up a quick snapshot of what happened moving forward, I will. Let's see here. We got some. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Here is the current market, and this is a live chart, and you can see what the market has continued to do ever since. We took this long right here, had a snapback, had a little bit of a retest, and then sure enough, if we don't get that dollar conviction, that dollar down there conviction that the dollar wants to sell off, it's going to be very tough for this gold market to push its way up. So you see what's happened ever since we took that position. It's just kind of chopped its way back down. This market's very, very slow today, guys. Days like this, you just have to learn to sit on your hands and be patient, stress, discipline, and patience. follow your rules. This is whenever your trading plan and your rules come into play the absolute most. I constantly have something like this up on my screen. This is just going to help me get into a trade. I always show this in the room. Basically, we want a perfect setup. What do we have here? We have a rising trigger line. We have previous resistance become new support, and we have a pullback to it. That is to the T pretty much what we had here. We had a rising trigger line, pulled back to previous resistance with a Fibonacci level, entered long with confirmation. You got +1, and then it failed, so we would be done. So that's it for today, guys. Like I said, today tested our patience just a little bit, which is fine. We ended up making 9 ticks on it, which is okay. One single contract for 9 ticks. That's it for today, guys. You got any questions, come by directiontrader.com. Take a trial in the live trading room, and come trade with us live, guys. So you guys have a good day.